It's 10/22/25. It's Zenzing. And this is a pitch to Lymph Love Leah. Woo! Oh, about 33 hours ago, somehow this lady in this lymph suit shows up in my feed. I was sitting over here. I was on African drumming. So I'm about to go get some more of that. Leah, I'm the globe's original consulting philosopher. Of consciousness made comprehensive. And your work on the lymph transcends. You're thinking beyond the current medical paradigm, of which that's my work, is to expose the faulty, flawed, and fraudulent paradigms of the Western whiteness thought tradition and physiology. I've developed quantum physiology. So I am literally a Carnegie Mellon degreed philosopher. I got this theory of consciousness. And they're not going to find it. They think it's in the brain. The brain is a pretty cool organ. The fascia, connective tissue. Hot. And the lymph, all this, there's so much to talk. I am proposing to you an opportunity to demonstrate a 56-and-a-half-year-old woman who'd been morbidly obese for the first 51 years of her life. It's autistic AF, so there's some EDS, EED. Which one? Well, I'm a female, so it's Ehlers-Danlos. Autism, Parkinson's, MS, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, all these things. Your work in combination with my work, your body skills, my mind skills, we can redefine chronic disease. So disease of lifestyle. No, it's disease of environmental poisons and toxins and trauma. It's a little thing I like to call ETSD, environmental trauma stress disorder. That's what's taking us all out. We're all over here thinking we're doing this to doing it to ourselves with our shopping habits and such and so forth. But I mean, we don't know how polluted the food chain is. Nobody seems to be. Been destitute for 5 years, homeless for 4.5 years, because the air I breathe nearly everywhere on this continent is toxic to me. So you're in Austin, and okay, even with the coolness factor, this is a bongo naked, by the way, Matthew McConaughey, me, myself, a magic Matthew McConaughey. So that's where the Austin thing. I can't get to you, but you could come to me here on Central Coast. I'm like, psh, the Pacific. We could be at the Pacific in a minute. There's one of the challenges. You come and we'll just, do these all little tiny subtle movements and see how long it takes me to be able to run to the Pacific in a couple minutes, 2 minutes or so. A documentary. I'm proposing that we collaborate, creative and investment partners, on a documentary. Zenzing. How subtle movements and attuning dramatically to our body-mind coherence, right? It's a circuitry. What consciousness is bio hyphen dash electromagnetism. I got the whole theory, quantum physiology. I mean, and we're talking, I know what Einstein got wrong. I know what Nikola Tesla meant when I know how. I don't know how to build it with stuff. I'm not a stuff person. I'm a thinker. But I know how human bodies have sustainable human energy. My body is so close we could transform it. Yeah, so I'm saying you come here, the whole get funding for the documentary, we get a share Airbnb, for like 3 months. Realistically, right? But what kind of is getting in the ocean every day, even in the December Pacific is freezing cold. But that has got to help me. Oh, the osmosis that can occur, the toxin saltwater exchange, right? We could really push hard on the lymphatic drainage. Let's transform my body so that I can go around the world on stages and be a well-being philosopher and tell the world is going insane. The largeness of people's legs. It's happening. Why all this is happening is we've got this whole biochemical model, but biochemistry, this is proven by physics, like the real hard science people, the ones that everyone believes. Physics, chemistry is due to electromagnetism, right? It's pluses and minuses, and it's just, but there's chemistry isn't a different thing than electromagnetism. Electromagnetism causes chemistry. So we've got biochemistry. The next neuroscience is bio-electromagnetism. I think you're a geek like this quantum physiology, right? So this is where the documentary is. You transform my body. I transform your mind out of the whiteness thought tradition. You're already you're open. But I feel like seeing the theory, this is why I want to go on stages, is you get to the theory, then the theory starts working. The crazy intuitions when you start realizing, like, this is your mind doing this for you. And it's not random. It's extraordinarily non-random. And yet uncertain. The uncertainty principle, yeah, there's a lot going on here. You figure out how to navigate that. It's completely random, but it's 100% you. Your life experiences are what's informing your gut. So it's true. It's where we're going awry is the stories we tell ourselves about. The body is very truthful and sincere and is our BFF forever. Right? Our minds should not be betraying our bodies the way they are. All right, so this is a documentary. I think I think we have great talks. I think we have right here on the Pacific Ocean, film good to production value. Maybe even have a podcast about creating the documentary to get the money, to get the revenue, to meet the financiers, to do the documentary. All right, this has been a bongo naked pitch. When lymph love meets the globe's original quantum physiology philosopher. Zenzing Longelosi. These are Zulu words that convey I'm responsible for who I've become, the protector of all living beings.